In the late 1970s, on the gritty streets of Los Angeles, four young rebels came together with a shared dream to conquer the world with their music. It was January 17th, 1981, when the iconic Mötley Crüe was born. Their journey began with Nikki, Sixx, and Tommy Lee, who recruited Mick Mars after seeing his guitar skills at a Hollywood nightclub. Together, they sought the missing piece of their puzzle, eventually finding Vince Neil, whose charismatic vocals completed the lineup. Their early years were a whirlwind of adrenaline-fueled live performances at legendary Sunset Strip venues like the Starwood and Whisky A-Go-Go, where they quickly gained a reputation for their wild antics, both on and off stage. In 1981, Mötley Crüe released their debut album, Too Fast for Love, a raw and gritty portrayal of their life on the edge. It was a sensation, catapulting them into the spotlight and laying the foundation for their future success. As the years passed, Mötley Crüe continued to push the boundaries of rock and roll with hit albums like Shout at the Devil, Theater of Pain, and Dr. Feelgood, each one showcasing their evolution as artists and cementing their status as one of the most influential bands of their generation. But with success came excess, and Mötley Crüe's journey was marked by tales of debauchery, excess, and near self-destruction. Yet through it all, they remained unapologetically themselves, creating music that spoke to the rebellious spirit in all of us. Their legacy lives on in their timeless anthems like Girls, 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 Kickstart My Heart, and Home Sweet Home, which continue to resonate with fans around the world. Mötley Crüe may have been born out of the chaos of the Sunset Strip, but their music transcends time, reminding us all to live fast, play hard, and never apologize for who we are. In the neon-lit corridors of Hollywood's Sunset Strip, amidst the chaos and excess of the early 80s rock scene, Mötley Crüe's debut album, Too Fast for Love, was born. Released on November 10th, 1981, the seminal recording would become the cornerstone of the band's legacy. Recorded in just 6 days at Hit City West Studios in LA, the album was a whirlwind of creativity and chaos. Produced by Michael Wagner, with the controversial Kim Fowley lurking in the background. Despite being self-financed, with a modest budget, the album's gritty production resonated with fans, selling over 20,000 copies initially. Too Fast for Love captured the band's ferocious live energy with blistering guitar solos, thunderous drums, and Vince Neil's powerhouse vocals. Nikki Sixx's songwriting prowess took center stage, with tracks like Livewire and Piece of Your Action showcasing his talent for crafting anthemic rock songs with a rebellious edge. Meanwhile, Vince Neil's powerhouse vocals soared on tracks like Public Enemy No. 1 and Merry-Go-Round, cementing his status as one of rock's most electrifying frontmen. But behind the scenes, Mötley Crüe's journey was fraught with danger and excess. Legal battles, substance abuse, and personal demons threatened to tear the band apart, while their tragic accidents and near-death experiences served as a stark reminder of the dangers of their hedonistic lifestyle. Despite the challenges, Too Fast for Love was a commercial success, selling over 20,000 copies initially and earning critical acclaim for its raw energy and unapologetic attitude. It was a rallying cry for a generation for rebellion, solidifying Mötley Crüe's place in rock history and paving the way for their future triumphs. Decades later, Too Fast for Love remains a timeless classic, a testament to the enduring legacy of Mötley Crüe and the power of rock and roll to defy the odds and transcend the boundaries of time. In 1982, Mötley Crüe inked a deal with Elektra Records, a major label synonymous with legendary acts. For the band, this was more than just a contract. It was a gateway to unprecedented opportunities and a validation of their hard-earned talent. Signing with Elektra Records marked a pivotal moment in Mötley Crüe's journey, elevating them from underground sensations to mainstream contenders. With Elektra's extensive resources and vast distribution network, the band gained access to a global platform, enabling them to reach a wider audience hungry for their brand of rebellious rock and roll. The signing with Elektra Records wasn't just a milestone, it was a springboard to stardom, propelling Mötley Crüe to the forefront of the music industry and cementing their place as legends in the world of rock and roll. As they blazed a trail of success across the globe, their partnership with Elektra Records would forever be remembered as a catalyst that launched them into the stratosphere of rock and roll greatness. In early 1983, Mötley Crüe set out to create an album that would etch their name into the archives of rock history. This endeavor led them to the record plant in Los Angeles, a studio that had witnessed the birth of countless legendary records. Here, under the guidance of producer Tom Worman, known for his work with heavy hitters like Cheap Trick and Ted Nugent, Mötley Crüe embarked on a rigorous recording process that spanned over several months, culminating in the release of Shout at the Devil on September 26, 1983. The band was at a crucial juncture in their career. Their determination to surpass their debut album led to a meticulous and sometimes tumultuous recording process. The studio became a crucible of creativity and conflict, fueled by the band's notorious lifestyle and Sixx's vision of a darker, more theatrical direction for their music. Shout at the Devil represented a bold departure from the raw sounds of their first album, featuring a polished yet powerful mix of heavy metal and glam rock. The title track, along with hits like Looks That Kill and Too Young to Fall in Love, showcased the band's maturation in songwriting and musical prowess. The recording sessions, while grueling, were a testament to the band's determination and ambition, with each member contributing to the band's aggressive sound and rebellious result. The album's release solidified their status as heavy metal icons, but it also thrust them into the national spotlight, fueled in part by their electrifying performance at the US Festival in 1983. This event, one of the largest rock festivals of the era, proved to be a pivotal point in the band's career, exposing them to a wider audience and affirming their place on rock and roll's landscape. Shout at the Devil was both a commercial and critical success, selling over 4 million copies in the United States alone. Its provocative themes and imagery, coupled with the band's unabashedly decadent lifestyle, captivated fans and alarmed critics, cementing Mötley Crüe's reputation as the bad boys of rock. In retrospect, the making of Shout at the Devil was more than just a recording of an album. It was a defining chapter in Mötley Crüe's legacy. It was a period marked by relentless work, creative evolution, and the crystallization of the band's iconic image. The record plant sessions were not just about laying down tracks. They were about Mötley Crüe setting the stage for a decade of decadence in rock music, defining the sound and spirit of an era. In the whirlwind of rock and roll excess that defined the early 1980s, Vince Neil, the charismatic frontman of Mötley Crüe, found himself at the center of a tragic event that would leave an indelible mark on his life and the band's legacy. On December 8th, 1984, Neil was involved in a car accident that resulted in the death of Nicholas Razzle Dingley, the drummer of the Finnish band Hanoi Rocks. The accident occurred in Redondo Beach, California, after Neil and Razzle left a liquor store. Neil, who was driving under the influence, lost control of his sports car, colliding head-on with another vehicle. The impact was devastating. Razzle was pronounced dead at the hospital, while the occupants of the other cars suffered serious injuries. Vince Neil miraculously walked away with minor injuries. The incident sent shockwaves through the rock community and led to Neil being charged with vehicular manslaughter and DUI. The legal proceedings concluded with Neil receiving a sentence far lighter than many anticipated. 30 days in jail, 5 years probation, community service, and a financial restitution to the victims and their families. The outcome sparked a debate about celebrity justice and the consequences of reckless behavior. This tragedy became a pivotal moment in the band's history, underscoring the dark side of fame and the rock and roll lifestyle. It served as a grim reminder of the real-world consequences of their actions. Amidst the chaos of touring, recording, and living up to the public's expectations of them as the epitome of rock star excess, the accident and its aftermath would later be reflected in the band's music and memoirs, marking a moment of reflection in their tumultuous careers.
Looking for the perfect blend of entertainment and style? Look no further. Introducing CoastlineMall.com, your one-stop destination for DVDs and fashion apparel. Browse our vast collection, from the latest movie releases to the trendiest fashion must-haves. Shop securely and conveniently at CoastlineMall.com, where you can immerse yourself in the raw energy of music and fashion. Use the promo code CRASH, and when you buy one item, you'll get a second item at a whopping 50% off. That's right, buy one, get one at half price. But act fast, because this exclusive offer won't last forever. So head on over to coastlinemall.com now, and let's get that shopping spree started. Remember, it's CRASH for your exclusive deal. Don't miss out, coastlinemall.com, where shopping and savings meet in perfect harmony. Happy shopping, everyone!